Hey, this is Joshua Pena from the GameStop in Crescenta here on, what's the date today?
Today,
September the 9th.
September
8th. It's almost the
Oh, technically, yeah.
Yeah, technically 8th.
It's the 8th.
Technicalities!
It's technically the 8th.
And tonight is the midnight release of Destiny for PlayStation 4, Xbox One.
PlayStation better.
Whatever did.
Arguable.
Arguably.
You're gonna argue? We already had this conversation. Have
The
you seen
PS4
episode
does have,
1?
the PlayStation system does have a lot more.
All right, before we get too far,
Introductions.
this is Joshua Pena, your host.
I'm Gregory Izanian.
Abby over here.
Anthony Izanian.
Dustin Blaze.
And this is the...
Blind Eye Podcast.
Yeah! Podcast!
All right, so this here is, as you said before, the midnight release or midnight launch for Destiny, which I personally have been waiting for almost 2 years now. So I'm super excited for it. How about you?
Dude, I'm pretty excited. I'm actually really excited. When I first heard about this game, I was thinking, like, is this going to be like another knockoff of Halo or another sci-fi, first-person shooter? But no, it's not. When I first heard that it was going to be, not exactly massive multiplayer, almost there, and an FPS, I was like, whoa, groundbreaker. What?
Combo breaker.
I actually heard that the guys from Blizzard, who actually works on the MMO part of the games, actually helped them with their MMOs.
Uh-huh.
So, should prove to be interesting to all the people who love it.
And now that it's finished, it should be, nice and polished.
Nice and
Look at things that weren't in the beta that we can expect, really good things.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I mean, when he was talking about Destiny for the first 2 weeks, I've been hearing nothing. Destiny, Legendary. In that specific order, I'm like, okay, now I have to see what's up.
You forgot about Destiny.
Oh, yeah, I got one more Destiny. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? When I first saw the trailer, it was that live-action trailer where he's the father's telling the story. I'm like, okay, this seems really interesting. And then later on, looking at the gameplay, I'm like, okay, to me, it looks like a mix of Call of Duty, Halo, and Oblivion. Elder Scrolls. To me, that's what it is. If they had somehow and throw up the ducking cover, I'm going to call it four-way.
Gears of War.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to four-way Gears of War.
So what was your first thoughts when you first heard about Destiny?
Super stoked, especially because I found out about it when the white PS4 bundle was also released, which I'm getting tonight. Awesome.
Same here. High five.
Woo. Yeah. Actually, when I was working my shift here earlier, there was a cop who came by to check out the area, make sure nothing suspicious is going on. Sorry, there's a Halo tournament going on back there.
There's a Halo tournament going on way over there on the opposite side of the store.
So the cop comes by. He's like, "Oh, are you guys waiting for that Destiny game to come out?" We're like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's that futuristic World of Warcraft, isn't it?"
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I was just like,
That was awesome.
we were all just like, is that a insult or a compliment?
Yeah, and Dustin's like, "I think it was both."
It does sound quite a bit like both, which is very interesting.
And on another note, what kind of clans are you guys going to use?
There's clans.
You mean like class
Class,
or
that's
what I'm
like,
sorry, class.
Yeah, like me personally, I'm going with the Titan, like the full offensive version, because I know like the sub skill is defensive, but I'm going all offensive Titan on mine. But what about you?
Me, you know what? From what I remember, I'll be honest, I was seriously excited about Destiny, but I'll be honest, I wasn't keeping tabs or keeping track of any of the updates, what was going on. Fortunately, I had some things to take care of, including editing the podcast for audio, which is now uploaded on YouTube. Check it out, guys. We'll put a link below this video. From what I heard, within the class system, there is going to be a full offensive, class, sort of like an assault class, a heavy class, a warlock class, some kind.
There's three different specific profile classes. There's the warlock, there is the hunter, and there's the titan. The titan is more armor, big, beefy, close quarters kind of guy, and he does have a bit of a support class for one of his sub power trees, but at first it's all mainly offensive type powers. Yes?
So, on a scale of 1 to Juggernaut, how much can it wreck life?
If used right, probably a good 8 out of 10, maybe a good 10.
Make it a 9 out of 10.
Fine. While warlock is more towards more towards like support and more towards like medium kind of armor. Basically like the simple soldier, but with extra nice powers and whatnot. And the hunter is more lightly armored, much faster, much more skilled with a knife. Like one of his first abilities for melee is a throwing knife.
I can dig it.
Which Anthony wants to do. Huh?
What was the stabbing one?
That's the normal melee, but each class I should have explained this before. Each class has in their abilities has their own specific types of grenades as well as special melee moves. On top of that, they have their special super charge moves. And there's a whole story behind that joke. We'll explain later. Episode 5, check it out. It's under, I forgot exactly what time it was on. I think it was like 40-minute 44 or something. Just watch it. You'll find it. It's hilarious. But yeah, so each one has their own skills. Each one, it's a matter of what the player wants to be, how he wants to play. Like me, I'm all front lines. That's why I want to be the Titan. Anthony wants to be all sniper, very quick, very agile. So he wants to go hunter. So,
Well,
Fuck you.
I'm personally going to do Warlock. Anytime I play...
high five.
All right.
We were like, okay, what is Abbie going to be? And sure enough, Warlock.
Yeah, of course. Well, like, I'm really big into FPSs and RPGs, first and foremost. And anytime I play an RPG, I always play a Magic or Warlock class. So I always default to it. Yeah. And so, like, since this is a combination of FPS and RPG, I get the best of both worlds, so Warlock.
From what I understand, you are a big TF2 fan.
I am a big TF2 fan.
And a big TF2 player.
Yeah.
Your character is a heavy, right?
Yeah.
Is that any way going to conflict with your gameplay with
No,
Destiny as being a Warlock?
TF2, I am heavy weapons guy, and this is my weapon. Sorry.
Who touched my weapon?
I don't think so. TF2 is the only game I play a heavier class in. Everything else I like to play like supportive classes or like quick, more agile characters. So I don't think it's going to conflict too much.
Nice, good to hear. And what about you, man?
Well, given from his explanations about the Hunter and the Juggernaut, it just
Titan,
bro.
not Juggernaut.
I'm sorry, I don't want to use Titan because when I say Titan, I'm gonna bluntly yell at Titan as if I'm Jaeger, Aaron Yeager from Attack on Titan. I'm sorry, but that will happen. I will make all the Attack on Titan jokes there as possible, so I'm gonna stick with Juggernaut.
Someone didn't get the memo that we're talking about Destiny.
Oh, I forgot. This is about Destiny.
It's about Destiny. We're not talking about anime. We're talking about specific.
But in terms of in regards to like the capabilities of both the Hunter and Titan, it just depends. Like what to me personally, it's like the weapons layout or weapon setup I can do with either one of them. Because I like the fact that it's kind of like the best of both worlds, like an FPS, so I can actually start shooting people and actually not have a problem slicing people to death. Hopefully. So whoever has the more compatible weapons to me, that's my choice. So it's probably going to be either Titan or the Hunter.
Okay, very nice.
So I might try to be more of the sniper, more agile Titan.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like his older brother.
Maybe.
What about you? Did you talk about which class
And you
you're
called
gonna
him a
play?
noob?
You know what? I think it's going to be either between, what is it, a Warlock or a Hunter, because...
I'm worried. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm worried because like almost everybody I talk to says that they want to play Warlock. Like that's all they played in the beta, and they want to carry it on when the game comes out. So I'm worried that there are going to be too many Warlocks.
Is it totally OP in the beta?
I wouldn't say it's OP, but it's I don't know.
I think it's just the style that everyone enjoyed.
Well, yeah,
was the
'cause again,
style,
it's so
the types of
unique.
powers they could get. I can't quite explain exactly what the powers were. I only did I'll take that. I actually in the beta I did play as all three classes. I first started with the Titan, then I went to Hunter, then I went to Warlock. Titan by far my favorite. Warlock, I did like the look of them because each class does have a differential between armor and clothing. So like Warlock is more clothing than armor if I remember correctly, or it's like 50-50. 50-50. While Hunter is more clothing than armor, and Titan obviously is more armor than clothing. But yeah, I don't know about. I think it's just I think it's also because of his melee move. Because unlike the Titan, where it's just a full-on just punch in the face, Hunter is a stab. Warlock makes you feel like a Jedi because it's almost like a force push kind of
Does
feel.
he have one that's like a radius or area of effect as well, or that's his charge?
I think that's that's the Nova Bomb, but
Yeah.
I think there is I think his melee move does like help like with the cooldown. I think maybe I might be wrong though, but I'll probably let everyone know what I find out when I get on the Destiny tonight.
Oh, I guarantee you will, because I'm not going to be seeing you for about a week.
And probably most likely.
Like, come back and have
Playing
beers.
Destiny.
I already have a beard, but maybe it'll turn to ZZ Top by the time you see me again.
No, man. Ain't ZZ Top. Merlin,
Merlin,
bro. Come on.
from
Merlin, Rolano.
Get the fuck out of this podcast.
I just didn't know exactly which one you guys were talking about because there's so many versions of that story.
I'm thinking Hunter. I think I'd be a Hunter. When I was playing, Halo Reach, my favorite weapon was the DMR.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, it was a precision weapon. Yeah, fine, low fire rate. What's your problem with it?
Well, in the beta, I did like.
Cheesy.
It's what?
Cheesy.
It's
Assault
cheesy.
rifle, bro.
No!
It's not his fault he got wrecked in SWAT too much.
Ooh.
Ouch.
I'm waiting for it.
Bitch.
Oh!
No, but yeah, I'm pretty much the same boat as you. I am more myself using this. I'm constantly taking this, but I use the scout rifle a lot during the beta. I mean, at first I did use the hand cannon because seeing that gun in the trailers was just awesome.
We should call it
And
the death gun.
The death gun.
Death gun.
Well, the interesting thing was, I really enjoyed the hand cannon as well because it had a high impact on the gun. But then when I looked at the scout rifle, there's like one particular scout rifle, one particular hand cannon that had the exact same impact and fire rate stats. The only difference was its range. And so I was like, let me try the scout rifle. And sure enough, it had the exact same specs and everything, just longer range and more accurate.
Right.
I mean, the hand cannon was fun to use, but if I want to be more tactical in the way that I fight, the scout rifle was the way for me. Like medium range scout and then short range with a shotgun, up close and personal.
Now, in case you guys haven't noticed, Dustin is the one with the most experience on this, obviously.
I did play the beta on the PS4 all 8 days.
All 8 days.
And I got my Titan up to level 8 by day 3, I think. Day 3, day 4.
That was the max, right?
Yeah, that was the max at the time. But right now it's now up to level 20 for the basic level. But beyond that, it turns into light level.
Now, I'll be honest, what is it? When you say within the span of 8 days and you already went up to, level 8 by then, is it difficult to level up in the game? Is it time taking? You know, is it?
It depends on the missions. It depends on what types of what's the word I'm looking for? Like different types of quests or matches you do.
Well, if it's like any other RPG, the higher your level, the longer it's going to take to level up too. So you can also expect that.
Killing certain enemies does give you lots
Hey,
and lots
look
of...
who just decided to join the
Hey.
party.
Who's this?
You can't just walk in.
Who's this?
Yes, who are you?
Bitch, I just did.
What are you gonna do about it?
Hey,
you're
what am I gonna do about it?
camera.
What am I gonna do about
I
it?
thought you weren't coming. I'm gonna drop 300 right there, man. That's what I'm gonna do about it.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
What?
That wasn't me. That's
Hey,
I'll be right back.
do you notice what's behind you, man?
Tape. All it is tape.
Yeah.
Gigi,
I got this.
take this with you.
I got this.
Duct tape rules.
Really?
280 now.
Oh,
Well,
280 and something to wipe your ass with.
Yeah. Wait, that was all the 280.
That's what
we
was
were
not worth
officially
300.
podcast.
thanks for joining us, Josh, right in the middle of a recording session, man.
This is the first ever video podcast of
Introduce yourself, please. Have some decency.
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 Fire.
From me.
Shots for fire.
Yeah, I'm down. Joshua Carling.
I don't think he's even in frame right now.
I know he's probably not. Just step over here, man.
If I get in frame, the whiteness will adjust.
Whiteness will adjust.
in frame.
It was in frame.
Now he is.
Okay, good.
Right.
So, what was I talking about?
We were talking about.
Yeah, we already checked with the owners.
We were talking about the beta and leveling up. All right, I'll take that so you don't get your arms so tired. No, but so leveling up is actually pretty easy if you do like a lot of bounties, in which what bounties are is kind of the same thing with Halo 4 with the weekly or daily challenges that you go through. Instead,
Sometimes monthly.
sometimes actually there is monthly.
Yeah, 1 month.
It just refreshes every month, of course. But there's a particular bounty character in the station or at the tower. You go to, you select what kind of bounties you want to do, whether if they're for the quest, for story modes, or for the Crucible, which is competitive multiplayer. And if you accomplish those particular tasks, you earn a certain amount of XP as well as a certain amount of money, which I think is Glimmer in the game. And so, yeah, the more you do those, the more chances you level up.
Thank you very much.
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
I can't see Gregory. Oh, there he is.
He's trying to fix your
I think
broken dollar.
Dollar?
Dollars in the form of a singular bill. How about that?
You're missing about.
Does that work?
No, we're doing a podcast.
You're what? We're doing a podcast.
Oh, it's good, man. It's good.
You're welcome to join if you want. Okay.
It's okay.
He's got headphones on. So
Yeah, he's got headphones on.
He's gone. He's out of here.
we lost a good one. So
What's up?
we
Does it
got-
look good?
Yeah, it looks very good.
Thank you.
Awesome.
You said go ape shit, so like the first song that popped in my head.
Oh, sorry. You're talking about the video that you
Yes,
uploaded onto the
yes.
thing. It got corrupted.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
It's on my file. I can transfer the file through Big.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, and for the record, we got 25 minutes till midnight.
Do we really?
Woohoo! Nice.
Dude.
And by the way off subject, but I gotta say, what you did for the last half of the anime expo with the technical difficulty thing, I couldn't stop laughing. I literally started crying. I was laughing so hard when you did
showed
that.
me, I started dying.
Really? Was it that good? Was it?
It was
I haven't
hilarious.
seen this. I have yet to die.
So you have
I am currently alive.
the video.
I have not seen the video yet. I want to see it though. I really want to see it.
You were the one that did the editing?
No, I'm the one that's going to do the editing for 6 and hopefully the rest.
Oh.
This is more like a dry run kind of thing. Like, if it looks good, then...
Right.
Hey Josh,
So-
stand a little closer. You're standing behind Greg.
Yeah. You're kind of hidden.
Not like the fans like me anyways after
You can hide from any of us.
Tearing the 20.
We're gonna make you wear a shirt that said "I ripped the 20."
So Josh, this is
No, like I ripped the 20.
Just get a $20 bill, ripped in half, and below it says, still good.
So Josh, this subject is obviously for the Destiny midnight release. So, when was the first time you ever heard of Destiny, and what was your reaction to it?
It was less so my reaction to it, and more so my reaction to your reaction to it.
Chain reaction much?
It was more like, oh my god. And then he just lost it. He went, dude, like, the makers of Halo with this and that. And I'm just sitting there going, yeah, okay. But, it's kind of like a dad trying to roll along with their child going crazy about something. They're like, yeah, no, that sounds cool.
Yeah, my dad does the
I'm
exact
into-
same thing.
I'm into RPGs, man. It's...
What's up?
Oh, those? All right. What Gregory here is talking about is that over to the side, there's a picture of a hunter, a warlock, and a titan in a very special-looking armor, in which is actually the exclusive PlayStation gear that you get in the game, in which you cannot get in the Xbox version until fall of 2015.
Please do not tell me the red one is the hunter.
No, the orange one in the center is the hunter. The one to the left, if I remember right, is the Titan, and the one to the right, I think, is the Warlock.
That's what the warlock looks like? Looks like a total badass.
Right?
I like the Titan. The Titan looks really
No, I'm
sick.
not gonna complain
Okay,
about the hunter.
they all look badass.
They all look badass. Honestly,
Coloring on that guy?
honestly, the hunter looks like he's wearing like stolen, fallen technology.
What?
Nothing.
What?
I don't know.
This is obviously unprofessional.
Caption it
What
in
is
post
this?
if somebody figures it out.
Like I said, it's our very first ever. It's our first prototype of this.
This is our very first video podcast, so please excuse us for being so confined in and moving the camera all shaky. Like I was supposed to tell you to move the little, thingamajig, the little thing that turns.
That thing would got out of the way.
Yeah.
And honestly, it kind of feels like we're not even looking at the audience. We're actually looking this way.
I know.
Away from the audience.
Just a little bit.
Oh, we have to wrap it.
Yeah.
Don't overthink. Oh, we're close. Right. So,
Okay.
So I guess we should.
Yeah, we just got word that we're gonna have to go outside so they can close and get ready for the pre-release.
Yep, it's almost time for its release. So excited. So
Awesome, right?
So I guess we'll leave here. Maybe we can
we're
do
gonna
a part
continue
2
outside.
when we if we're all willing to go to Anthony's place, maybe
Most likely.
to finish off the podcast.
I don't know. That's up in the air. Get out of the way of the camera.
Swing by my. We need his beauty shot.
You gotta get his good side.
We'll continue this. We will continue this outside. We'll be right back. How's it going, guys? This is Joshua Pena. We just received our PlayStation 4s and our Destiny editions. Actually, Abbie and Dustin got it. Why don't you show it to the camera?
Right here. Got myself the got the white
the back.
PS4 sets. You show the back, I show the front. It's very, very beautifully designed, and I can't wait to open these up to actually see them in person.
And touch
But then I also got the limited edition Destiny set, in which comes with all these nice little booklet things, along with some extra DLC things, as well as a special Ghost casing, so your Ghost will look different within the game, as well as a special emblem, and also a special ship variant, because there's different designs of ships within the game, but this one's like exclusive with the set.
So cool.
So cool.
So cool.
So cool.
So nerdy.
How are you feeling right now, Abbie, with your new PlayStation 4 and your...
Pretty excited. I mean, I have been a PlayStation fangirl since I was little, but I haven't owned one since the PS1 in my childhood. So that's a big jump.
PS1 straight to a PS4.
Yep, pretty much.
One hell of a jump.
I know, right?
It's like skipping to World War
And
V.
the fact that it went from a regular PS1 straight to a limited edition PS4
With Destiny.
with
So
Destiny.
adult.
So
So
it
adult.
So it wasn't just a regular one; it was a straight up limited edition. So
My dad got
yeah, I give major props.
Well, thanks. What is it? Very special thanks to the GameStop and Crescenta for letting us, have our video podcast, our very first video podcast to have inside the GameStop on this momentous night. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for, getting us in.
Well, thank you for having me on my first podcast with you guys.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for being part of the group.
It's gonna be a bitch to edit.
You know what? I'm sorry.
It's gonna be fun.
Hey, Josh,
Yeah.
keep that in mind. This sounds like a very personal problem.
We love you too.
All right.
All right.
This is Joshua Finger, your host.
This is Dustin Blaze.
This is Joshua Carling.
This is Gregory Isadian.
Guys, have a good night.